There is a common myth that in order to get in shape, you need to spend hours in the gym, lift heavy weights, or run until you can barely breathe. The truth is, for many people, the hardest part is not the workout itself, but actually starting it. This is especially true if you consider yourself someone who is not naturally active or who struggles to stay motivated. The good news is you do not need to push yourself through long, exhausting sessions to see results. In fact, today we are going to explore the only workout routine lazy people need. And yes, it works. The first thing to understand is that being lazy is not always about lacking discipline. Sometimes it is about energy management. You may have a busy life, a demanding job, or simply a low desire to engage in intense physical activity. The trick here is to design a workout that feels so easy to start, you have no excuse to skip it. Once it becomes part of your daily flow, you will start seeing benefits without feeling like you are forcing yourself to work out. Here's where it gets interesting. Most people give up on workouts because they start too big. They try intense one-hour gym plans, complex routines, or exercises that require expensive equipment. If you are lazy or short on motivation, that is a recipe for failure. Instead, your workout needs to be minimal, efficient, and simple enough that you can literally do it anywhere. The more obstacles you remove, the more consistent you become. Let us break this routine into 4 main parts: activation, strength, mobility, and mini cardio bursts. You will only spend about 10 to 15 minutes total. The magic here is not in the length, but in the fact that you will be targeting multiple muscle groups, burning calories, and improving your overall health without feeling drained. The first part is activation. This is where you get your blood flowing and muscles warmed up with the least amount of effort possible. Forget jumping jacks or high knees. You will start with what is called a wall stretch. Simply stand facing a wall, place your hands against it, and step back until your arms are straight. Push your hips back slightly and feel a stretch in your back and shoulders. Hold this for 20 seconds, then roll your shoulders a few times. Next, do a slow march in place, lifting one knee at a time and swinging your opposite arm. Just 2 minutes of this, and your body will already feel more awake. Once you are activated, it is time for strength training. But do not panic. We are not talking about lifting heavy dumbbells or doing hundreds of push-ups. We are talking about bodyweight moves that require minimal effort but give maximum benefit. Start with wall push-ups. Stand a step away from a wall, place your hands on it, and slowly bend your elbows to bring your chest toward the wall. Push back to the starting position. Do this for 10 slow reps. This will work your chest, arms, and even your core without requiring you to get down on the floor. After wall push-ups, do chair squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, lower yourself until your hips just touch the seat, and then stand back up. Keep your movements slow and controlled. Do this for 10 reps. This exercise strengthens your legs and glutes, improves your balance, and helps you burn calories without feeling like you're struggling. Next, mobility. This is where most people skip, but it is the secret sauce that keeps your body feeling young and pain-free. Lazy people will especially benefit from mobility work because it reduces stiffness without requiring intense effort. Start with seated torso twists. Sit in a chair, keep your back straight, and slowly twist your upper body to one side. Hold for a second, then twist to the other. Do this for 10 twists total. Then do ankle circles. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and rotate your ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. This helps with blood flow and joint health. The last part is mini cardio bursts. These are short 30-second moves that elevate your heart rate just enough to give your metabolism a boost without making you sweat buckets. A great example is side steps. Stand with your feet together, step to the right, then back to the center, then to the left. Repeat for 30 seconds. Another option is standing knee lifts, where you lift your knee to hip height and lower it slowly, alternating legs. Here is why this works. This entire routine is low impact, easy to remember, and quick. It does not overwhelm you, which means you are more likely to do it daily. And doing something consistently is always better than doing something intense only once in a while. Now let us address the question you might be thinking right now. Can a short, lazy-friendly routine actually make a difference? The answer is yes, and there is research to back it up. Studies have shown that even short bursts of physical activity can improve cardiovascular health, increase strength, and enhance mood. Plus, when you remove the mental barrier of, "I do not have time for a workout," you naturally build consistency, which compounds your results over weeks and months. One key mindset shift here is to stop comparing your workout to someone else's. Fitness is not a competition. It is about doing what works for your body and lifestyle. If this simple routine is what gets you moving every day, that is a victory. Over time, you might even feel inspired to add more challenging exercises, but there is no rush. Another benefit of this workout is that it can be done anywhere, at home, in your office, even in a hotel room. You do not need equipment, fancy shoes, or a gym membership. This removes excuses like, I cannot get to the gym, or I do not have the right setup. The less you need to start, the more likely you are to keep going. Let us go through the complete routine again so you remember it. First, activation, wall stretch for 20 seconds and 2 minutes of slow marching. Second, strength, 10 wall push-ups and 10 chair squats. Third, mobility, seated torso twists for 10 reps and ankle circles for 10 reps each foot. Fourth, mini cardio bursts, 30 seconds of side steps and 30 seconds of standing knee lifts. That is it, and it takes less than 15 minutes. If you are feeling extra low energy one day, you can cut the reps in half. The key is not perfection, but persistence. Doing even a smaller version of the workout keeps the habit alive, and habits are what transform your health long-term. You might also find it helpful to link this routine to something you already do daily, like making coffee in the morning or watching your favorite show at night. Pairing it with an existing habit makes it easier to remember and harder to skip. Another tip is to focus on how you feel after the workout rather than during it. You might notice your mood is better, your body feels lighter, or you have a bit more energy. These small wins will keep you coming back. And here is one last piece of advice. Do not underestimate the power of movement for mental health. Even gentle exercise like this releases endorphins, reduces stress, and can help you sleep better. For lazy people, that is a win-win. You get both physical and mental benefits without feeling like you are suffering through an intense workout. The beauty of this routine is that it grows with you. You might start with the bare minimum and then naturally want to add more reps, try new moves, or increase the pace. But even if you never do, you will still be far healthier than if you stayed inactive. So whether you are truly lazy or just looking for a low-effort way to take care of your health, this is your go-to plan. It is quick, it is easy, and it works. If you found this routine helpful, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Fresh Fuel Tribe for more simple, practical health tips you can actually stick to. Your health journey does not have to be complicated. Sometimes the simplest approach is the one you will actually do.